I would like to call up current Chairman Vincent Reda to say a few words. I have worked closely with Chairman Reda for 6 years as Clarkstown Chair and 2 years prior to that on the Executive Committee. I have learned much, some good, some okay, but lessons nonetheless. Chairman Reda has been a long-standing chairman of the GOP for many years, 22 years as County Chair and 14 years as Clarkstown Chair. That is admirable in itself. Nobody can take away the fact that he has been a very hard worker day and night. He has been instrumental in winning many races during his tenure, including the first Republican county executive who won 5 consecutive terms with Scott Vanderhoff, if you did not, and a 6th with Ed Day. He had a district attorney win, Mike Bongiorno, for 3 terms, a sheriff, Jim Kraler, a great senator in Tom Morahan, countless justice wins, including 26 Supreme Court justices in a row. Many times, if not most often, positives are overshadowed by staying a bit too long or by making every effort to stay longer. I guess that's why term limit's so important, but it doesn't matter. He's accomplished a lot, and I just want to at least congratulate him in that. I know I said some harsh things and all that there, but give credit where credit's due. And Vincent D. Reda. Oh, give me a
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make myself perfectly clear. This is the 3rd convention I've been. I've been to Stony Point. I've been over to Haverstraw. I'm sorry, this is my 4th. And I was in Ramapo last night. I committed to support Lawrence Garvey for county chairman. I gave my word, and I was assured that I was not going to be attacked here tonight. I was assured. I have never, ever broken my word once I made a commitment. I told Lawrence Garvey I'm supporting him. I told the county executive I was supporting Lawrence Garvey. I told all my town chairs I was supporting Lawrence Garvey. After I committed to Lawrence Garvey, Joe Brevard entered the race. I said, I'm sorry, Joe, I'm already committed. I don't think it's a good idea for you to run. That is my word, ladies and gentlemen. Do you understand? I am supporting Lawrence Garvey. I am supporting Bob Zeiss for vice chair, and I am supporting Michael Waller for vice chair. I spent 22 years building the Rockland County Republican Committee. I was 14 years prior to that the chairman of Clarkstown. When I took over the county committee 22 years ago, we weren't even in the phone book. We did not have a headquarters. We were in debt for over $2,000. Right now, this committee, our coffers are full. We've got approximately $90,000 in the bank. I'm leaving this committee well stocked with funds. In addition to that, I agreed to stay on as Chairman Emeritus to assist Lawrence Garvey and the Executive Committee, because I am also a state committeeman, and I'll be here to help them as long as they need me. They asked me to please help to raise the funds, the necessary funding, and I committed to that. When I put my support behind a candidate, it's 110%. All right? The county committee did a good job in spite of what some people think for the county executive. Besides giving him $20,000, we also provided phone banks, mailings. Total commitment was approximately $30,000, $35,000. That Republican vote came out because we, as Republicans, did our job, and that was knocking on doors, working the phone banks, getting the people to come to the polls. We had a great victory because we had a great candidate. He never stopped. He's still campaigning. And that's why he's going to win again. He's highly visible to the public. That's something we didn't have before. But let me say something. I was at the helm for 5 terms with the county executive, Scott Vanderhoff. And I was at the helm when Ed Day was elected. And what Bob just said about being the coordinator for 26 consecutive Supreme Court races, and that was in the 9th Judicial District. That's Rockland County, Orange County, Dutchess County, Westchester County, and Putnam County. I also served for 8 years as the first vice chairman of the New York State Republican Committee till I was term limited out, which was last January. And I was elected the regional vice chairman for the Hudson Valley Bank. For the Hudson Valley groups. I have 9 counties that serve under me. So my commitment to this party goes far beyond making a commitment to Lawrence Garvey. And I tried to discourage Joe Gravagna, but it's his right to run. You can't deny it. But he knew that I made a commitment. And his chairman is sitting right next to him, and I told that chairman also I made a commitment. And he was there when I made the commitment. So the information that Bob Axelrod just gave you is wrong. Am I correct, Bob Zeiss? My commitment? Thank you. County Executive, did I make a commitment to you to support Lawrence Garvey, sir?
Yes, sir, you did.
Thank you very much. Now let me give you some good information. We have a governor's race coming, and things are looking brighter. I was prepared to make a little speech on the governor's race, but we got his campaign manager here, so I'm going to save that for him. But things look good for the party. Okay. We're doing a survey, and each town is going to be involved in the survey. The survey is to clearly identify where our vote is and how to get it out. And the survey is being done for Chris Day and also for the Astorino campaign. We're going to ask for volunteers, and that's you folks, and especially the new folks, all right? We're going to ask you to man our phone banks, or make the phone calls from your home, or perhaps bring a cell phone to the headquarters and get this done. Once those sheets are filled out, they go back to the Astorino campaign, and there's a barcode in the back of it, and then we'll get the sheets again to continue the phone calls to bring out the vote, so we'll have a successful race. And believe me, we're on the brink. We should have a new congressman, and that's in Chris Day. Make no mistake, Rob Astorino is a real great candidate, and this is a very real race. Our inside polling shows we're in 40% that the governor is at. All right, he took a shellacking, whether you believe it or not, in his last campaign against an unknown teacher. Mario Cuomo got 330,000 votes. His opponents got 201. 5.1 million Democrats did not come out to vote. So you know we have a chance. And I was very much around when Governor Pataki was elected. And believe me, I see the shades of that campaign coming in here. When even 3 weeks or 2 weeks before the election, he was trailing by 17 points, and he went on to victory. That victory I smell. And ladies and gentlemen, we will share that victory together. And as I said, I am not going away. I am semi-retired, but I'll be very much involved in this Republican Party, and I will assist all the leaders in this party as long as I can. Thank you.